Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to install the Lian UniFan TL wireless on my Thermalright Wonder Vision 360 AIO. Now the big question is, will these fans actually improve my temps? On paper, the specs look pretty much the same as the stock fans that come with the Wonder Vision, but sometimes real-world performance can surprise us. So let's get these fans installed, run some tests, and see if the Lian wireless setup brings any difference. But before that, we'll need to remove these 4 screws. For this, I'm using my handy dandy Phillips screwdriver. Having a small one like this really helps. It makes working in tight spaces so much easier, especially when tightening or loosening screws around the cooler. Now we'll try to remove the radiator without taking off the front panel. I'm assuming this should work since we can just lift the radiator slightly and uninstall the fans directly from there. Next, we'll remove all the screws around the fan. The Thermalright Wonder Vision comes with their TL UB36W fan, which is actually a 3-in-1 pre-installed setup. It's pretty neat because instead of dealing with multiple cables, this design only needs a single cable to power all 3 fans. While we're removing the screws from the fan, quick reminder, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and keeps me motivated to make more content like this. So here's the 3-in-1 fan from Thermalright. It's designed as a single array of fans, which is pretty cool because it only needs one cable that splits into an RGB connector and a PWM connector. Really clean and simple. For now, let's go ahead and take this out of the way. So here's the bad boy we're installing today, the Lian UniFan TL wireless 120mm reverse blade. Since I'm using a small form factor case with an MATX motherboard, my goal is to pull as much cool air from outside the case as possible so the radiator stays nice and cool. What I really like about this fan is the design. You can daisy chain them together, which means fewer cables, less hassle, and cleaner cable management. It definitely saves both time and space. To make the installation easier, I think it's better if we remove the front panel so we can work more freely inside the case. Now we can take out the radiator and flip it around to install all the fans onto it. This way it's much easier to line everything up and secure the fans properly before putting it back into the case. We'll need to remove all the screw covers on the fan so we can insert the screws through those points. Now we'll connect the wireless connector to the fan and then hook it up to the PWM header. With this setup, we only need a single cable to handle both the lighting and fan control. Everything will be managed through L-Connect 3, which takes care of both fan speed adjustments and RGB lighting effects in one software. Now that the fans are all set, let's go ahead and place the radiator back into the case. Unfortunately, the radiator doesn't fit back in as is. Because of the wireless connector, it needs a little extra clearance. To make room, we'll have to remove the rear fan so the radiator and connector can sit properly inside the case. With the rear fan removed, we can now align the radiator and fit it back into place without any problem. Now let's tidy up the cables to keep everything neat and organized inside the case. Also, it's a good practice to cover any RGB connector that isn't plugged into an RGB header. This helps ensure there's no chance of a short circuit or electrical issue inside the case. This rear fan is 15 millimeters wide. I'm thinking that if I bought 2 more of these and swapped them with the front fans, I might be able to free up enough space to reinstall the rear fan again. So if you're using a Thermalright Wonder Vision 360 and planning to change the fans, keep this in mind. Not every case will have the clearance to fit everything perfectly. Now that we're done, let's close everything up and see how it looks inside the case. For the final part of this video, we'll run a quick benchmark using Cinebench to see if there's any improvement in my PC's temperatures after installing the new fans. Based on the results with the new fans installed, the minimum temperature was 46.8 degrees Celsius, the maximum hit 79.1 degrees Celsius, and the average came in at 53.3 degrees Celsius. That means performance is almost the same as the stock fans. For comparison, the stock Thermalright fans previously recorded a minimum of 46.1 degrees Celsius, a maximum of 80.4 degrees Celsius, and an average of 55.2 degrees Celsius. Though, as I was finishing up this video, I tested the temps again and they actually drop even lower with a minimum of 45.6 degrees and a maximum of 79.1 degrees. I believe the average temperature will continue to improve as I keep using the PC, which is a good sign that these fans are settling in nicely. And there you have it. Swapping out the fans on the Thermalright Wonder Vision 360 not only keeps things cooler, but also gives a nice boost in performance. The Lian UniFan TL wireless is definitely a solid choice, combining both great performance and clean aesthetics. If you'd like to check out all the parts I used in this build, I've added links down in the description. They're affiliate links, so using them helps support the channel and future content. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you won't miss the next build. Until next time, ciao.